Hey everyone, Whip and Sean here once again, and today I want to talk to you about cord cutting and you. Are you still subscribed to a cable company or a satellite provider? I am. I don't watch TV as much as I obviously used to, like many years ago, say in the 90s or the early 2000s. Partially because I either don't have the time, or most of the programs I do watch, I will download. I admit, I will pirate them. I download them. But when it comes to everything else, like live sports, wrestling, especially sports. Now, that's one thing I don't think I could ever have another access to via like other subscribable networks, because I know that you can get the HBO just by itself. You could just only have HBO, that you watch it on your computer, your phones and stuff. But if you were to cut out your cable subscription or your satellite subscription, what would you do for live sports? I mean, for example, they don't just show one football game on just one channel. Like it's like, you all know, it's aired on various networks. Same for hockey and baseball and everything else in that respect. So if you want to actually cut out the cable, the cable companies, the satellite companies, I know people that have done that, and they obviously lead fairly normal lives. They seem to be normal people. Now, personally, I wouldn't trust those people as far as I could throw them, because how do you not have cable? And especially in today's day and age. Now, I understand that these people aren't sports fans per se, at least not on my level. So I can see them not wanting to have cable, especially when they have Netflix. I mean, they can download all the TV shows they want. They could download Game of Thrones, right? You could download South Park. So if you're gonna cut out the cable companies and not get their service, and you do like to watch sports live on TV, where do you go from there? So where could you go from there? That's what I personally, I don't know. That's why I think I will always have a cable subscription. If anything, for the sports and the wrestling. Now, I know, as you can see right now, I'm actually watching the WWE Network, showing some classic best of Nitro days. Anyways, yeah, okay, I can get the WWE Network app. Okay, sure, I could. And I can watch the pay-per-views for only one price of $9.99, right, on the app. But I prefer to watch them via my cable box, like I've been doing for years, because I know there won't be any interruption. There won't be any, loss in visual quality or signal issues or anything like that. So that's why I got the WWE Network through my cable provider. So I have the actual channel on my cable box. It's just my personal preference, just because even with Netflix, sometimes when you're watching Netflix or any other streaming service, your video signal quality, sometimes it'll drop a little bit, and I don't want that when I'm watching a live pay-per-view. You know what I mean? You don't want that. That's my own thing. Same thing can go for sports. Like, yeah, you can watch some of the sports online, and I've done that before. I've watched some of the Stanley Cup playoffs, I think last year or the year before, on CBC.ca or whichever site it was, because I was either out or I wasn't at home. And yeah, it was okay. It was manageable. You could watch the plays. You could see what's going on, but it wasn't obviously HD. It wasn't even that great. And actually, it actually had a lot of issues for me, because it'd always stop. The playback would fail, and the network wouldn't catch in time. Then I'd lose like maybe 30 seconds of the play. And in sports, you can't. If you're watching a game live, you can't lose anything. You can't, or else you might as well not even be watching. So, for me personally, I won't be cutting the cord, as they say, and at least not until And I can't say not until, because for me, I don't think realistically we'll ever see a day where you can actually go without one provider for everything. Because sports, for example, every network has their own deals. So I don't think there's ever going to be like one streaming network for all. So one day it'll probably come to where we're have to subscribe to a few different streaming services for a few different things we like, which I guess is kind of like what we're doing with cable, but just don't. I think that would be a little cumbersome. It would be a little too much work, and then because you want to watch one thing, you have to switch back to this app and go to this app, and this is a bunch of garbage, and I don't want that. And so I got to say right now about cord cutting. For me, I'm not doing it right now. I'm still watching cable TV every now and then for sports and wrestling. That's just me. What about you? Whip out of here, bitches. Oh, and this monster is for you. Don't worry, babes. I'm still working out. Still bigger than you. Whip.